Hello everyone and Happy New Year. I know it's a week later, but of course this is the first video of the year, and we have some awesome Brick Tactical minifigures here that I've been so excited to review. We do have some really cool stickers. We got the Stud Preem, like Urban Camo. It's a really big sticker. I mean, it's a huge, it's like a bumper sticker size. And then we also have his skull sticker, and this one's a holographic one. This one's really cool. It's like the Lego, like classic skull. So now, the minifigures, super excited about these. You know, he has a lot of Call of Duty and Modern Warfare and stuff like that. So these are the COD Zombies Call of the Dead minifigures. We have Michael Roker, Danny Trejo, Robert Englund, and Sarah Michelle Gellar. So we got Buffy, Freddy, Machete, and Merle. he's also in the, this is the one from, I can't think of the movie's name. But these are all the minifigures from Call of the Dead, so I'm super excited. We also got the garage, like, random assorted weapons packs that he has on his site, and the new 50 cal. So we'll start with this one just because it's a weapon. The Highlander, that's what the movie is, the Highlander. I think that's the one he's based off of in this one. So let's get this 50 cal out. This is really cool. It's a modular 50 cal. Comes with some packaging. There we go. So you can see two cards, of course, one's a front and one's in the back. This is kind of his standard backs for most of his stuff. And then we have the cover, so the modular 50 cal sniper rifle ×7 modular parts, of course, Brick Tactical. And this is very cool. So we have the base of the rifle right here. So the body, receiver, magwell, stock. Be cool to have different stocks on this. But you can see there's 2 pins at the bottom for the magazine, 2 at the top for a scope, and then 1 down for the barrel. So you can customize this. It does come with 1 magazine, so that's kind of standard. See if I can put that in. So we have that nice angle cut magazine, and it just slides in there. You can take it out. And it just goes right back in. I probably put that backwards, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. I thought it looked weird for a sec. So you can see we got the magazine in there. So one thing, too, you could do with this is if you do stop motions, you can actually make them reload the gun. We have 2 different scopes. So here's the first one. And that is in gunmetal as well as the magazine. And then the other scope, which I like a little more, gives it that classic 50 cal look, like that Call of Duty look. So this one, which I'm going to leave. Then it comes with 3 different styles of barrels. So you have the classic like 50 cal one. You have one with a suppressor, which I'm going to thread in there, which makes this thing look monstrous. And the barrel piece goes back pretty far. You see it has a little more room. I just don't want to break it because I'm kind of in a weird spot. You see that suppressor on the end there. Makes this gun really long. Let's see if I can get this out. It's a little twisting. Just don't like forcefully bend it and you might snap it. We have a shorter barrel, with a nice muzzle brake on the end, so that one kind of fit in a little easier, a little more compact to the rifle. And then lastly, the classic OG 50 cal with the huge muzzle brake on the end, which I love this look. So really cool modularity to the gun. I know he makes a few different colors, so there's that FDE one, this one's black, I think there's another one as well. But I mean, you can make your own parts, throw them in here, it'd be really cool. But I really like the concept of this. And then we do have some weapons, some are very fitting for Call of Duty Zombies. Get all these out, so they just come in a little baggy. They're just random assorted weapons, so we have a Halo energy sword, plasma sword in light blue, which is really cool. We have like a ninja katana in blue. This is a little darker than the plasma sword. We have a little ray gun, squirt gun style Nerf gun in blue. A really big Bowie knife in orange. I really like this. I don't have this one. Nice little point to it. You can see the blade edge to it. Got that front knuckle guard on there. We have an AK suppressed with a sight on top. Could be like a reflex sight. Or is this? Yeah, this is one of his AKs. In silver. We have a bong in gunmetal, which I have a couple of the rust ones. We have I think this is the F2000 in silver. And his guns look really cool, very accurate to the real life. We have I believe this is the FAL. Oh, this one's, I didn't even notice. It's like OD green and camo. Some cool color swirl there. Cool mold. Oh, this is a Scar. This is a Scar Light. Correction, sorry, I can tell by the stock and stuff. I didn't look at it at first. Scar Light. So the heavy usually has a bigger magazine, bigger front guard, I believe. This was the FAL. That's why I got both. And this one's like the dark green color. And then lastly, we just have a standard AK. It's kind of got some swirl in there in the silvers. So a really cool weapon pack, which I like. Now we will start with the minifigures, and we're going to start with Robert Englund himself, the Dead End Eraser. You can see standard packaging, little clamshell minifigure. Does come with the ray gun. And then again, the same on the back is kind of his standard card. Pop them out. See the minifigure artwork right here, and like I said, the back's of the card. Minifigure does come with his hat, of course. Let's get him lined up here. And like I said, he does come with the ray gun Mark 1. He also does have Mark 2s on the site. This would be sweet to see either overmold or printed weapon. Now onto the minifigure himself. You can see starting at his face, he does have, it's kind of hard to see on camera, he does have the light beard and the mustache combo there. Some wrinkles around the eyes, eyebrows as well. See his mouth, a little chin detail, forehead wrinkles. And then coming down to his chest and torso, you can see he's got his leather jacket on, just like in the game. A lot of blood splatters or zombie splatters on him. It'd be cool if he had like the Freddy cuts on him. Nice jacket, collars, undershirt, dark gray. You can see some pockets on the lower. Then his jacket does come over the waist. And minifigure can come apart. Does not hurt the printing at all. Get together. And then coming down to the waist and legs, you can see more blood splatters on the upper legs and lowers. We do have some mud near the tops of the shoes, and then front of the shoe printing with the sole on the bottom. And print quality is really good on these minifigures. Oh, he did side body printing, so I love that. So side body printing is the jacket, so you can see the stitching on the upper shoulder, all the way down the seam and the band at the waist. And then some blood splatter on the body. We do have printing on the side of the arm, so stitches on the jacket down to the wrist of the jacket cover, and then you can see blood splatter on the arm. And then coming down to the legs, no printing on the upper, but there is printing on the lower with the mud or snow or dirt at the tops of the shoes, or on the bottoms of the pants, and then the shoes cover right there. Coming to the other side, you can see not as much blood, so you see the detail a little more on the jacket. Same printing, no blood though. And then same thing at the bottom near the shoes. And then back of the minifigure, just kind of a standard collar and seam at the top. And then the lower down here, see that waistband printed on the waist. And then coming to the bottom, you can see snow printing in the bottom holes for the shoes or dirt or mud, and then shoe printing on the backs. Throw his hat on, give him that final look, give him the ray gun, because if he gets knocked, you know he will be complaining. And there we go. Very awesome minifigure. Like I said, I love all the Call of Duty stuff. He has all the perk machines and all the crews so far. Next one we will start with the Machete, of course, Danny Trejo. Very iconic zombie horror movie action character. Nice little artwork here on the front of his card. And like normal card there on the back. He does come with an M4. So you could say the Commando if you didn't have the sights on it. Goes with that Call of Duty time. Does come with his red bandana do-rag style, just that's a standard Lego part. And then coming to his face, his signature long mustache and the wrinkles in his face. You know, Danny Trejo's kind of got that iconic look. And this is a very good copy of it. Wrinkles between the brows and around the eyes. Yeah, sunken in look. Then coming down to his chest and torso, he's wearing the Machete outfit in this one. So you can see he's got the vest on, bandolier with grenades on it, nice buckle. His body is wrapped. The tattoo on his chest. And then coming down to the waist and legs, you can see the waist where the belt would be, belt loops, belt buckle, holes on the belt. It's really nice. All the dirt and grime up top. And then coming down to the legs, you can see a little stitching on the upper, his left side, on the pants. Little pouch on the right leg here, little hole, some blood splatter around it. And then we have snow at the boots. And then we have the boot printing right there. Same style, the sole on the bottom. Coming over to the side of the minifigure, again, love that he prints on the side of the body. You can see the cut here at the flesh tone where the vest is open. And then vest covers the middle section of the body, of course. His arm is wrapped on the shoulder and blood on it, and a little tattoo right there on the front end. And then that printing on the waist, standard belt buckle or belt, you can see with the little loop right there. Nice little clean detail. He does have a pocket on this side on his upper left leg, and then snow on the pants, and then the boot design. So similar to Robert Englund's. Very similar, actually. I think it's the same. Coming over to the right side, you can see all his tattoos on his arms. Very nice detail. I like the arms. I'd like to have these separate. You can use them for a lot of minifigs. Same thing. You have the cut here around the vest, and then covering his lower section. He's got some grenades on his bandolier on the side, or it could be ammo. There is a pocket right here on the waist as well. Then we have two more pockets on the lower hip. Pocket is covered, and then we have that boot design with the snow on the side. And then to the back of the minifig, we got his bandolier going all the way across with, again, I'm assuming grenades. Could be smoke bombs. All the way across. You can see his vest on. And then down to the waist, we have the belt with the belt loops. That little strap from the front comes all the way to the back, which is nice, printed in the hole. And then boot design on the back with the snow in the holes. So I really like the Machete minifig. Like I said, it looks exactly like Danny Trejo, which is awesome. Throw on a base. Give a little 360. A lot of detail on these minifigures. On to the next one, we have the Undead Hunter, which of course is, I was supposed to say, yeah, Michael Roker, which is Merle from The Walking Dead, if you didn't know. Or he's Yondu in Guardians of the Galaxy, which I've also met him personally at like Comic-Con. Pop him out. We got some nice card here again. Same one on the back. He comes with the RPK with a bipod, which is pretty cool. I don't have this one from Brick Tactical. Trying to see where to snap that piece on. So there we go. So we have the RPK without the drum mag though. And it's got the bipod on there, which is cool. And then to the minifig himself. Like I said, I believe he's based off of the Highlander, this variant. Which you could also just use him as a Walking Dead minifigure, just change the torso out. And maybe the legs, just keep the face. But starting at the face, you can see he has the, just like in the game, he's got the bandages across his head with a little blood spot on there. And the same exact look on his face. He's got the beard stubble. Kind of that angry look that he always has. And then coming down to his chest and torso, you can see kind of like a leather jacket. One of those ones with a lot of zippers and buckles. So zippers on the sides, across the chest. And then buckles or buttons on the column. And then it is closed. Do have a belt on his upper across the torso right here. See the buckle, the belt looping down, holes in it as well is nice. Coming down to the waist and legs, you can see printing on the waist, nice big belt buckle right there, belt loops. Looks like a leather belt going across. Then coming down to the legs, we have a cut here on his upper left leg. And then bandages or a blood splatter on the right side. A little chain going to the side. And then just some nice black boots. These ones are different from the two previous minifigures. Coming over to the side of the minifigure. We have the jacket here, so printing on the side of the body, and then no printing on the upper shoulder, but we do have printing at the cuff right there. Then printing on the side of the waist, you can see the belt loop, seam down the side of the pants, and then we have the boots here. Coming to the other side of the minifigure, same printing on the body and arms. Same printing on the waist, but we do different printing on the leg here. So we have those two straps from the front come to the side. That chain going from the front comes around, hooks onto the belt loop. And then same boot printing. And then to the back of the minifigure, we have the collar of the jacket. It looks similar to Freddy's. And then that belt that comes along the front onto the sides to the back here for the jacket. And then we have the belt and belt loops on the waist. And then we have the straps that were from the front come to the side for his right side of the leg on the back. And then we have boot printing. These legs would have looked cool in overmolds, and then you can print on top of them. But a cool minifigure. A little less detailing compared to like Danny Trejo's. Like I think Danny Trejo's the most detailed one here so far. Throw him on a base. A little 360 around. And I think I might have said Buffy's name wrong. Did it in the beginning? I don't know. What's her name? I said Sarah Michelle Gellar, right? Or did I say Sarah? It's Sarah Michelle Gellar. If I said that wrong in the beginning of the video and you made it this far already. But Buffy the Vampire Slayer, of course. We have the Horror Queen Slayer icon in the Vampire Hunters. And this minifigure and this character in the video game was really awesome to have. Standard packaging, of course. Let's pop her open. She comes with dual pistols, I believe. Just like in the video when you're playing the game. Nice card. You can see she has that iconic look, tank top, blonde hair, blue eyes. Card. She comes with the dual silver M9s, the Beretta M9s. iconic weapons. Which I don't think there are. Were there M9s in the Call of the Dead? I can't remember. Nonetheless, we have the minifigure. See her iconic blonde hair. Is it Lego piece? Yeah. Starting at her face, so minimal detail. She just has a little bit of some cheek detailing there. No wrinkles around the eyes or anything like that. She has some bright blue eyes, eyelashes, eyebrows, and then just some standard lips. Not a crazy detail in the face. And then coming down to the chest and torso of the minifigure, of course, the female variant for Lego, you got the indents on the sides at the hips. Her crop top, she has the tears in it on the sides, and a big like scratch or blood splatter across the chest right there. A little belly button detail as well. Coming down to the waist and legs, we have her waist to the pants. I don't know if it's really a belt. It's more of like one of those elastic ones, it seems like. And then coming down to the legs, we have stitching down the center seam, and then we have a bunch of snow on the upper legs, as well as the lower above the shoes. And then we have that same shoe or boot printing on the front here with the soles on the bottom. So not a lot of crazy detail, but it's minimalistic. It makes sense for her, just because this is how she looked. I feel like she probably was cold on this map as well. Coming over to the side of the minifigure, no printing on the side of the arms, but we do have printing on the side of the body. You can see where the crop top ends, or tank top, cut here, and then the lower abdomen there on the side, and it's open on the shoulder as well. We have that same printing on the side of the waist here. And then we do have the same boot printing as two of the other minifigures, or shoe printing on the pants. Coming to the other side of the minifigure, so a little more detail on this side. She does have printing on the arm, so you just have some bandages across the side with some blood splatter on there, just to match where that splatter is right here on the front. And then the same printing on the side of the body and waist. And then same printing on the side of the legs, just a little bit of a different snow pattern, I believe. Coming around to the back of the minifigure, you can see shoulders and spine down the center through the crop top or tank top. A little bit of a tear right here on the right shoulder, as well as a little bit on the left. Again, the indents on the sides of the minifigure, and then her back. Same printing on the front as the back on the waist. And then we have that printing on the back for the shoes and snow in the holes. So an iconic horror character in the world of movies and shows. Let's give her her dualies, and in the video game series or world. Give her her dualies. A little 360 around. I'd say detail-wise, it would be Danny Trejo at 1. And then, I mean, these two are tied, and then she would be the minimal amount of detail, I think. But all the characters look exactly like the video game variants, which is awesome. I can't wait to get open more of these, because, like I said, I do have the other ones, which I'm really excited to be getting to finally. This crew was iconic in the zombie series. It was fun to play as them, kind of as like a spin-off, taking a break from like Rick Toff and Dempsey, Takeo, and Nikolai and stuff like that. So this crew pack is awesome. I should have had my perk machines out, could have thrown them behind, because Deadshot Daiquiri on this map no one loved. But these minifigures are awesome. Of course, links will be down below, so be sure to check all them out. As well as the 50 cal and the random assorted pack. I feel like I might need to get a couple more of those, because I love just having random assortments. It doesn't always have to be weapons. It could be like the bong, plasma sword, the space gun, knives, stuff like that. So that stuff's always fun to get. Like I said, links will be down below for the minifigures, so you can be sure to check them out. Again, Happy New Year, everybody, and I hope let's make 2024 a great year. Be sure to leave a like if you haven't liked the video, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And as always, thanks for watching.